Hello guys! Today I want to show you my Chimera 10 clear team. It consists of 3 2-star units we get for free and the 4th unit being the 1-star Clarissa. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Like in most stamina-gated RPG games, grinding the highest gear stage is the best way to develop your account long-term. Outerplane gives us 2 types of gear stages to farm, either weapon and accessory, or like in our case, regular body pieces. Chimera 10 has 2 top tier sets out of 4, which are speed and counterattack, while also having a usable crit damage set. It is not clear yet how much the accuracy set will be actually needed, but the speed will be definitely one of the best sets to chase. Chimera will be the most important dungeon for most players who want to compete on the highest level. One important thing to understand are the 2 core passives of the Chimera boss that limits the pool of usable units unless you reach a very high combat score. Number 1. Chimera reduces the critical damage of your units by 100%, making crits pretty much ineffective against it. Second, Chimera reduces the damage taken from blue and green units, while at the same time deals additional damage against those elements. As this does not even include the regular elemental disadvantage, blue units will be nearly impossible to utilize in Chimera 10, but green units also need a very high combat score to produce an impact. This leaves us with red, shadow and light units as the best elements to use against Chimera. Luckily, we get 3 2-star red units for free at the start of the game, namely Kay, Lisha and Teal. Adding the 1-star red support Clarice to the roster gives us a team with extremely high survivability, allowing us to out-sustain any damage the Chimera does, while our damage of course suffer too, with Kay and Clarice in the team. Honestly, if you have 2 better red, light or shadow units, feel free to replace Kay and Lisha, as they are only used due to their elemental advantage. The next thing you want to check is speed on your gear. It is not mandatory, but helps with farming AP on your units, chain points for your chain attack, and of course more turns means that Chimera will be in the break status more regularly. Now during the fight, there are mainly 2 things you have to check on. Number 1, your unit's health, and number 2, keeping the VG gauge of Chimera low at the last stage before it rages. Health is a no-brainer. If one unit dies, you cannot use chain attacks anymore. But now the most important thing. If Chimera is in rage, she gains a shield that not only reduces damage, but also reduces how much VG gauge it loses by fixing it down to 1 from 2 or 3. So our goal is to reduce the Chimera's gauge to below 10, so we can safely break the Chimera in a rage mode, while also resetting the turns before Chimera rages to 0 again. This is why chain combo attack management is very important if you cannot auto it yet, as you otherwise might lack the turns to push Chimera into her break status before they rage ult. There is no deeper strategy to execute, as the fight is pretty monotone. Once your team can survive the area of effect attacks and is fast enough to break the Chimera before it ults. After you finish Chimera 10, it is best to use sweeps for the next weeks until you can auto it, which should be very easy with all the speed gear you will get over time. This is it. I wanted to post the Chimera clear with my team to showcase that any account can beat Chimera 10 to get access to the best gear. It does not matter if you are a reroller or a whale. The stage can be cleared easily with starter units. This is it. I wanted to post the Chimera clear with my team to showcase that any account can beat Chimera 10 to get access to the best gear. It does not matter if you are a reroller or a whale. The stage can be cleared easily with starter units. I want to thank you for watching my video. If you like my content or want to support me anyway, feel free to like and subscribe. I would love it. If you want to join a digital donate gacha community, join Cozy Corner via the link in the description. Again, thank you, have a good one.